What's up everyone, Stoeman here. Welcome to another episode. I'm super excited to show you today's lineup of NFT artists. So on today's episode, we've asked 20 NFT artists, in your opinion, what is the best way to promote and sell your NFT art on Twitter and why? Let's see what they had to say. So before we get started, don't forget to like and comment on the video. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to view more pieces from the artist or contact the artist, their information will be in the description below. And if you'd like to read a short bio of the artist, that information will be in the comment section below. Now let's get started. AI says, I don't really have a lot of experience selling NFTs, but I believe the best approach is to be transparent about what your intentions are. Also to grow your audience organically. I feel like it comes across badly if you're paying to promote your products. When it comes to selling NFTs on Twitter, I think you have to be offering a product that either has good art, good utilities, or is for a good cause. Great collection. Keep up the great work. akaAction says, I have not done much social media promoting, and I have not for a few years because I've been on NDAs or non-disclosure agreements with the music we are putting together. So to answer the question, how would I promote this using Twitter? I would talk to my new social media manager and my friends who are content creators and then form a plan of action. The NDAs are now lifted so we can start promoting. We are about to release our new music that is featured in some Grammy winners. So I believe we're going to bring some value to the brand, which will help bring value to the NFTs. Right now, we are just getting started. I would imagine going to different groups that promote NFTs and ask for promotions would be the start. And the reason why I would is because it's obviously working for others. That's why they have the groups. If you can get this community excited about your brand and your product, they will help more than any other community from what I've seen. I've been in the crypto space since 2017 and know a lot of OGs and content creators. Great collection. Keep up the great work. Armo.ava says, the best and fastest way to sell your work is to talk and promote them on your Twitter and space groups, as well as Clubhouse. Spaces like family gatherings where friends sit together and talk about something or a project. They gain each other's trust. In my opinion, we should not force our project or artwork on anyone or try to convince them to buy it. Rather, we just need to be confident in our artwork and talk about it. Great collection. Can't wait to see what you come up with next. Takara says, the reason I was promoting on Twitter is because a lot of great things about crypto and NFTs are happening here. Twitter's always home to them, and I want to be a small part of such a big thing. Great collection. Can't wait to see what you come up with next. Bassy1 says, the best way to sell an NFT on Twitter is to be constantly posting and updating the members in your community, because it's important to not leave your community wondering, is your project still alive or not? And be more active on Twitter. It's a very good social media platform for selling NFTs, because everyone that's involved with NFTs is on Twitter. Great collection. Keep up the great job. CN8 says, each artist depends on the volume and the structure of their projects, approaches differently the way he or she promotes the collection, as also the budget each one has to dedicate and experience with the NFT space. As a starter, I find that Twitter is the best platform to build an engaging NFT community, and I believe that it is the way forward. Great collection. Keep up the amazing job. Cyber Island Leader ETH says, I think to use Twitter is a 20% thing to get more reach and community. Community building is also easy down in Twitter. Next thing, you can reach stars with a little luck. I use Twitter to get in touch with what's up in NFT and crypto space, and sometimes you get into touch with very nice and lovely people. And to promote my merch works for me as well. Love to tweet and have fun with the Twitter community. Great collection. Keep up the great work. Daring on Wheels says, follow other accounts that you like and study their tone, timing, and how they engage with their followers. Practice interacting. Even if your tweets get no engagement, it's time to start working on your own style. Great collection. Keep up the great work. Drunkbirdhk. Drunkbirdhk says, for me, to interact with those NFT influencers is the best way to promote NFTs on Twitter, because they have so many followers who are potential buyers and may be interested into your project. But it's important not to just beg and force your NFTs on them. Make sure you develop a genuine connection. Great project. Keep up the great work. Lepe. Lepe says, the best way to promote and sell your NFT through Twitter is to be active every day and engaging with the Twitter community that are focused in the NFT phenomena. Do your research to identify serious NFT collectors that love compelling art and not just trends. Post your best art and be self-critical of your catalog because your credibility is at stake. A chain is as good as its weakest link. Great collection. Keep up the great job. coulombe. coulombe says, the best way I've found to promote my NFTs so far is I've been commenting on links with people with good followers. Plus, our community does Twitter raids quite often. Doing this gets the word out to different groups and gets more followers for the project. Great collection. Keep up the great job. Maccarthys Concepts. Maccarthys Concept says, well, I'm new on Twitter, and I'm also new to this NFT thing. In my opinion, you can promote your NFTs by engaging in NFT art related posts persistently and subsequently, following NFT related trends and inboxing public figures that has interest in buying NFTs. That's because here's a public media where one is entirely opportune to advise his or her artworks, and you can easily get recognized here if you engage a lot in these kinds of posts, and also if your NFT is superb. This is according to the fact that I'm new here. I only know a few. Great collection. Can't wait to see what you come up with next. Mad Wolfers Club. Mad Wolfers Club says, you need to promote your NFT project in order to sell. Twitter is, in my opinion, the best social media platform for selling and discussing NFT artwork. By using Twitter pages, Twitter communities, and Twitter spaces will allow people to reach out to a wide mass by following these steps and more. Number 1, networking, as much as possible. Build relationships. Number 2, Twitter spaces. Talk, discuss, present your artwork. Number 3, post often, but post things to add value to your NFT project. Number 4, community. Engage with group discussions. Number 5, be active. Post often and create Twitter threads. Number 6, paid promotion. If budget allows, choose promoters or influencers with organic followers and good engagement on the tweets and posts. Best is if they can talk, promote about your project. Great project. Keep up the amazing job. Montego. Montego says, as far as promoting on Twitter, I would say the best way is to be yourself. I have nothing against engagement farming for those who have that type of personality, but for those artists that don't, I think there are other ways to promote like spaces, art shares, etc. Just find who you are and grow from there. Cool collection. Keep up the great work. Omo Hamer. Omo Hamer says, in my opinion, the best way is first we must build a community that needs to have interest in your NFTs. Then you have to have good communication to communicate with influencers on Twitter and contact them with your amazing ideas, to make them invest in your work. Promoting your work every day with different kinds of techniques, like doing giveaways, free minting spots on your whitelist, etc. Focusing on your art lovers and investors. Great collection. Keep up the great job. PagiAnvil. PagiAnvil says, the best way, in my opinion, to promote and sell NFTs using Twitter is to actively engage the community by helping others promote their work while also producing quality pieces of art. I believe by helping others in a positive way will also return to you in a positive way. By giving positive comments, even if the art is not your favorite style, and retweeting and spreading the word is a great way to grow both your community and others as well. Also, by putting the time into your craft, by producing high-quality works, which you put your heart into and are passionate about, will help drive your desire to be successful. Great collection. Keep up the amazing job. Paradox NG. Paradox NG says, the best way to promote art on Twitter is to explain to the viewer your perspective of the art, because art speaks volumes. You can do this in Twitter by putting a photo of the NFT, its link, and a little explanation about it. Great collection. I can't wait to see what you come up with next. Pavel Mostovschikov. Pavel Mostovschikov says, a great start is having a consistent presence on Twitter and building relationships with those shaping the NFT community. It is important to not just copy what others do, but to gain trust and new followers with valuable posts. These posts shouldn't be only about you selling your NFTs. Share your opinions on the news, offer educational tweets, or post relevant memes. Memes usually work. Great collection. Keep up the amazing job. Rastafari Tamu. Rastafari Tamu says, I think the best way to promote is finding good people like StoemanAngels and be as generous as him to others. Use your retweet button on Twitter as much as you can to help the NFT community out. Helping online is easy, and a couple of clicks can change someone's life. Great collection. Keep up the amazing job. Snuggle Slow. Snuggle Slow says, I think the best way to sell an NFT on Twitter is to firstly research roughly similar NFTs to yours to make sure your NFT is reasonably priced. Because people won't pay a high amount for your NFT until it's worth its price. And your NFT should be rare and not a copy of others. It should be unique in its own way, which will definitely attract the buyers. Great collection. Keep up the great work. Well, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching the whole way through. If you liked the video, don't forget to smash the like button and comment on the video. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to be featured on the next episode, just DM me on Twitter. The instructions are in the description below. A huge thank you to all the NFT artists for their submissions on today's episode. We'll see you next week. Until then, keep on creating.